So hello everyone, and this is the first screen that you see when you open SolidWorks. So I'll be going through quickly through the user interface of the program. So here SolidWorks welcomes you and you see home, recent, learn and alerts. So let's just go one by one. So in home you got the new option where you can create new part assembly or drawing. Parts are actually the 3D files that we'll be creating here in our tutorials, and the assemblies are made using these parts, or you can also download parts from the internet for the assembly, and you can create an engineering drawing from these parts or assembly. And next is the open, where you can open any old SolidWorks file. You can also import a few models which are not from SolidWorks, for example like STL file, IGS, and a lot of them, which I will cover later in the import section. And next is the recent. Here you see your recent file which you have worked on it. Next is the learn. Here you see some pre-modified tutorials from the SolidWorks. And next is the alert, if there is an update on the software that you will see here. Okay, so I will go to the home and click on parts. So when you click on the parts, it takes you to the section where you can create new parts for yourself. So first okay, so this section is called the ribbon bar, where you can see a lot of options. So these are the tabs naming, features, sketch and evaluate. A lot of them are here. So if you want to make a sketch, you can choose any of the options. So this is the ribbon bar, and this is actually the feature manager tree. Here you see whatever you do here with your part using these particular tools, that will be written over here, and you can also modify it. And the next important thing which you should take care of is the units. You should always know what units you are working on, either it's English units or the ISO units. So I basically work with the meter, kilogram and second. Next is these in the right hand side. You just click here and you see a lot of options here. So in the first section is the Solidworks Resources. You can get a lot of them. So you can do a benchmark test here there of your system, and you can also get a 3D experience, and you can also check out your subscription services. 3D experience is actually that you can know about the 3D models. You can find 3D models on the internet and download them and use them here. Next is the design library, which you will be using quite often, and this is a very important tool. For example, if you are creating a model which needs fasteners and tools like nuts and bolts, you can just get them from here. So design library also contains a lot of things like features, annotations and other things. So let's just check out the toolbox very quickly. Just click here and you will see the units. These are country wise units, so but I will go for the NSI metric, that is international standard. For example, if I need bolts and screws, I can just go for any of them which I like, and you can just drag and drop here with what you need. View palette gets active when you work on something. Next is the visualization tab. So appearances are actually used to, so if you, for example, if you are making anything, then a part which is made of aluminum and you want to give it the look of aluminum, you just go to metal and click on the aluminum and you can see a lot of options. You just drag and drop on the part. One thing to be taken care of, that it actually gives the appearance, it does not give property to the material. And if you want to give the property, you can just click here and edit material here. So here you can add the properties, whatever property that you want to give to your part, that you can do here. Here carbon fibers are also available, so it gets updated with the server. Next is the scenes. Scenes are actually the background that you want. For example, if I want some studio scene, you can just click here and drop. You can see the whole scene has changed. So this is what you do. You can just change your scenes here. Next is the decal. Decal means the logos or anything that you want to apply over your parts, that you can do. Next is custom properties. It is actually used to give naming and other options to your part. I will be discussing it later. 3D experience I have already told you. And last is the Solidworks Form. As the name suggests, this is the same thing. So you can see updates from the SolidWorks community, which is pretty much large. And if you have any problem, you can just search here, and you can ask even your own questions. Just click here and it will take you to the SolidWorks website. You type your question and ask it. People will answer it for you. So for this tutorial, pretty much it. And in the next tutorial, I'll be telling you about how to import files and other cool stuff. Okay.